Okay, so today I wanted to um go over some roofs and things, how to annotate roofs and things. So I haven't done anything except for build walls. Uh so we're just gonna throw up a roof real quick. We'll put it on the second level. So I'm gonna come over here and put the offset at 1 foot just so then it gives us a little bit of a like a ledge, I guess. So then just tap all the lines, it'll give you these lines. I don't actually want these two sides sloped. So as you know, we can click on this line and we'll click on define roof slope and click that, just uncheck it. Do the same thing for over here. If we were to go into our 3D view, we could see um, that it would be sloped on this side and this side, but not here and here, which is what I want. So now, um, we're just going to click OK. We can't see it in this view, but if we came up to the level 2, we would see a little bit of the roof. So um, I'm not going to have a second floor on this one, so I'm just going to make it, I'm just going to make this my roof plan right here. So we're going to come here and we're going to put this at 20 foot, 6 inches. And this one we can just put at 20 feet. And we're going to click this one, the associated level, and have it at 1 foot. And same with this bottom one, we'll just put it at 1 foot. So that'll show us almost this whole roof. Looks like we might have to go up a little higher, or what I'm gonna do, this is probably really sloped, like sloped really steeply, and that's not really necessary. So we're gonna come through, we're gonna look at this and see, yeah, that's just like steeped, or that's like way too steep. So I'm gonna come here. Right now you can see it's 9 inches to 12, so that's the rise overrun. I don't want it that much. I'll put it at 6. Of course, like depends on codes and things, but I think 6 will be fine for this example. See, that looks like a lot more normal, I guess. So we're gonna come back into here on this level, and you can see like there's our whole roof, um, which is perfect. That's what we want. So next, we're gonna come onto this annotate tab, and there's a couple things that we're gonna want to do. We do need to spot the slope, but we're going to do that in a second. So one of the things that we're going to want to see um, is the load-bearing walls in the house. So of course I only have the outside walls, but we still want to we're still going to want to align them. So we'll put hidden lines, and then we're going to go onto this one that's like select a line, and we're going to want to select the outside edge of all these walls. So that's the inside edge. And we'll just want to go around this whole, that'll be fine for the example. Usually you'll want to put it on the outside. This happened to go on the inside, and it doesn't really matter, but typically I put it on the outside. Um, okay, so now we have the load bearing part of this wall, which is perfect. Next, we're going to want to spot the slope. So come up here to spot slope and just put that down. You're gonna want it you're gonna want to put it on everywhere that you have a slope. So say if we were to have some like dormers or things up here, you have to spot the slope on every surface, or else you might get marked off. So there's a couple more things that we can do. For this example, I'm just gonna put like a vent system on the top part of the roof. We're just gonna offset it like 6 inches probably, which is perfect. And then just like on either side of the top. So you can see there's this, we'll go through and put text on all this in a second. The last thing that I wanted to do was just put a shaded region. We're going to come up to here and edit the type. We're going to want it to be gray, so it's not like super overbearing, I guess. So we're going to choose this line, and we'll just draw it maybe like, we're not going to want it very big, like 3 feet. Bring it all the way down and connect it. And then the green check mark. You can see we have like a cross hatched, like a pattern kind of thing right here, which is perfect. Next, we're going to want to come back onto our architecture, or let's see. So I want this on the other side as well. You only need it at the bottom. You don't need it around the whole side, only where the water is going to be running off, because this is going to be like a water block. So pretty simple. We're just going to mirror it. We're going to pick this middle axis, and it'll just automatically put it down there for us. Next, I don't really have time, but you're going to go through and draw text, for all these little things, and say, okay, well, this is showing that there's a load-bearing wall. Make sure you say it's typical. That means that like everywhere that you see this dotted line around the corner is going to be outside. Next, come here, and that's ridiculously big, so we're going to shrink that text down a little bit, and that'll be fine. So that just shows a little bit, that's how you detail it a little bit, which is, what we're kind of going for. And that's it for today.